All right. So all that high tier action, if you guys want to check out high tier action, make sure to check out KiiNG's. Guys, hey, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're building a really awesome system. Take a peek at it. Let me know what you think. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that like button. If you like what you see even more, hit that sub button. And we'll see you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over at twitch.tv/Stince, where we build these PCs you see right here live at 10 a.m. Eastern, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at twitch.tv/Stince. See you soon. Today we're building KiiNG's build, so let's go back to what we're building here. Ryzen 9 1500X, 12-core CPU. We're pulling that with a NZXT Kraken Z73, so 360mm AIO from NZXT. We got the Asus ROG Crosshair Hero non-Wi-Fi board we're using. We got 32 gigs of Trident Z Neo, the CL16 3600 MHz RAM from G-Skill, really fast. It's got the cast timings for CL16, so it's really fast. It's really gonna help these new processors, especially on the 5000 series, get those higher FPS that you want. We got a 2 TB Samsung 970 Evo Plus. We are running all this in the Be Quiet Pure Base 500DX. KiiNG's is like Stince. If you put any freaking RGB on my thing, I'm gonna go nuts. So I said, okay, let's not do that. Then we got the Fantex Revolt. We got a 1000 watt platinum power supply, and make sure to get plenty of power because we have the Sapphire Radeon RX 1600 XT, that 16 GB Nitro Plus card from Sapphire. That's right there is a FAP in itself. That's a beautiful card. I told him I was getting him a Sapphire, and then I surprised him by getting him the Sapphire Nitro. So he kind of went, you know, all those Craigasms, you know, that's what he was making, the faces and stuff like that, sending it to me. He actually said he wanted to give me a reach around, but I said no. And then we've got 3 140mm Be Quiet fans going in the case. So we've got a total of 6 fans, 3 up front with 320 millers on the AIO. And we got 3 140s to pull out all that hot air. You guys know AMD cards tend to run a little hot, so we've got 3 140 milliliter. RGB black, yes, RGB black. You like that emote? Did you see that? We've got that emote actually around here because one of my assistants literally said, "Is that the RGB black fan?" So yeah, it'll be a fun build today. I'm really excited. Obviously KiiNG's is here. It's gonna be a lot of trolling from him. You know how he is. I feel like my auto mod's gonna be going on like crazy. It's gonna be like, can't even do anything today. Oh, should we do this today? Guys, what do you think about having this in here all day? All right. All right, there we go. It is the Pure Base 500DX. It's a fantastic case. It doesn't need a ton of he didn't need a ton of airflow. I mean, obviously with the 3 140mm fans that we're gonna have included, as well as the 360mm AIO, he's got plenty of cooling going in this case. And the Be Quiet Pure 500 is fantastic. A little wide, not too big, and he didn't want a huge case, he said. So, all right, guys, so we're using the Crosshair Hero. Fantastic board. This is the blackout version. You can tell right here everything's blacked out for the most part. Really sharp, really clean looking. This is just the sheen really of the cellophane they have on here that you're seeing right now. No, tweezers. KiiNG, you're all too familiar with them, aren't you? Yeah, this stream's gonna get pretty. It's gonna be pretty PG-13ish today. Man, I want a Red Bull, and I'm not leaving. Oh, you want to see everything get inserted, don't you? Look at how they packaged the box, by the way. Hey, let's put this $600 processor in here like this. Ready? That's all they put in there. Woo! Look at that filler. Shit, guys, we're behind thousands of processors. Let's put a piece of cardboard in there just holding that processor in place on the side. Jesus. Oh, Mrs. Stince is here? Oh god, my wife's here. Alright guys, go PG, go R for a minute. Instead of NC-17. Alright, there's the board. She's all done. Other than the NVMe, which we have to put in once we get the case. Get the motherboard mounted in the case. Which we're gonna do right now. We're also, if you look in the bottom of the bottom right, I know he's Mr. Red. If we once we hit those giveaways, we give away graphics cards, stuff like that are hard to get right now. Obviously, the 3060 came out last week, and like nobody can get them. So if we hit the sub goals and the gifted sub goals, we give away graphics cards to the community. So if you see, if you're wondering what that is on the bottom right, that's what we do. Save a lot of money by not going, OMG, I need enough RGB. Yeah, and we have actually, it's gonna be subtle and nice RGB. Obviously, you have the LCD cooler, which we have something planned for the LCD cooler. The RAM will be lit. Then you have an LED bar up top and an LED bar in the front. So it's subtle, but it's integrated. Yep. All right, let's go top down. We're gonna put in the motherboard. All right, they're actually looking pretty good, huh, chat? Black, sleek, and goddamn, is that thing powerful. It's sleek already, yeah. Yep. Let's just try to get you to all blacked out. So we blacked out with subtle RGB accents. So, yeah, it's gonna be a monster. Also, like all the cabling in the back is really easy to kind of cable manage. So, could you do my build on stream? Sure. Yeah, if you guys want me to do your builds on stream and they're something that I think the community would really like to watch, we can 100% do that. You just gotta request it when we submit your build requests. All right, so we got all the case fans already in. Just gotta put in the front radiator. I was thinking about putting feed pictures inside when I pack everything up, just for you kings. Yeah, the GPU's a lot. The GPU's worth a lot in this PC. People you don't know, the 6900 XT is hard to get. Not to mention, this is actually probably the best 600 XT you can buy. So, all right, now the radiator in place. We put all of our front fans in. So these front fans are actually really nice. These are these NZXT fans are actually it's a rebadged Noctua fan. If you guys didn't know that, they actually got I think actually worked directly with Noctua to get these NZXT fans made. People don't really know about it. They're actually really good fans. Yeah, they're pretty much a Noctua fan. They are really good on airflow. Not a lot of people know that. What kind of cooling system do you recommend? Julie, depends on what kind of system you're pushing. Like what processor, what CPU, what kind of case you're in. So we did this one based on what KiiNG's needed. Like this system, the cooling in this system is based off like what does KiiNG's need, what are the components. The 6900 XT does run a little hot. That's why we have 3 140 fans exhausting air. And then this is one of the best coolers on the market right now. The NZXT, these 7th gen Asus pump heads that are on these cool so efficiently. I have an overclocked 900K myself at 5.1 gigahertz on one of these pumps, and it doesn't go above 45 degrees in game. The fans are really efficient. It's not overly loud. The software that NZXT uses, while it is a little system heavy, if you're utilizing it while you're gaming and streaming and stuff like that, it's not too bad. I just close it out. And it connects all via USB. Once it's connected and synced in, it's already set to go. Yeah, thermal's pretty applied. They use a Noctua thermal pad. It's really good. I tested it and retested mine. I re-scraped mine. I ran mine for 6 months, reapplied new thermal grizzly on mine. I had within a 1 degree difference. But the factory pads they put on these Noctua coolers are actually really good. Or at Noctua. It really is a Noctua. It's Noctua and NZXT. It's really good. I'm glad you're a fan of Asus. Yeah, I like Asus boards, MSI boards. Those are my 2 favorite boards. AceRock are really good too for budgets. And Gigabyte are really good. Gigabyte's kind of behind the 8 ball. Their RGB software, their integrations with their applications. Like they don't need if you guys don't know, as a DIY builder, if you're a new builder, Asus and MSI have gone out of the way to actually help builders make sure their systems are running great with let's say their software, things like that. So I'll connect to the pump head fan, and it's just really tight with all the fans, all the wiring already in. Usually we don't have fans in right now, but these are already pre-installed fans. There's just less time we have to take these out. What meal does your wife cook that you say you love but you secretly hate? Oh god, she's not here. Please don't tell me she's here. I really don't like pierogies. Zip tying the cable extensions. We're doing back here. Yeah, they're kind of going up around the Be Quiet logo. Looks pretty cool. So we're just doing these right here. Nice braided cable extensions right there. Those thick boys. Running it up over and under. It looks really nice. Looks really sleek. Alright, next we gotta add power. Time for the power. Got the wrong power supply. This is what we're using. You guys need to see this power supply. It's a beauty. We didn't cut any corners on the power. If you're gonna power such a monster what KiiNG's system is here, you make sure you have a good power supply. Before we put this in, we have to take out. This is the same thing that Fantecs do. So what they actually do is they kind of slide it through. They use the frame. KiiNG, do you use Type-C yet in any of your stuff? USB Type-C? We're asking this yesterday. We did a build. We had our build and show, which is our Twitch subs can hang out with us. We build on Tuesdays and Thursday afternoons. We're asking like who here actually uses Type-C yet? And I think like 2 people said yes. Of like the 16 people we had in chat, in Discord. Pop out this rear fan just to get at the cables. A little tight up there. Takes a couple seconds to pop out these 2 more screws. There we go. And now we can put everything we need to up in here. Our power, the CPU. The thing about being such a compact case is it gets actually really hard to get these cables in. So we're just going to take a few of the screws out up top as well. Get the power in. We'll try to get the braided cables in. And sometimes these braided cables are a pain with some of the, like this one that has really nice gold-plated connectors. And these are not as nice gold-plated connectors. So sometimes when you connect them, they're like, hey, go F yourself, you know? Like, we don't want to do that. I'm kind of experiencing that right now. Like the pins just aren't aligning correctly. This is gonna go with that. We'll go without the extension. I'm dialing all the cables, all the power, kind of cleaning all it up right now. All right, next is gonna be the big old fat 1600X. We got to run that here, and we have to run a. We'll have to run a 4-pin for it. The RGB. It does have RGB on the card. We'll dial that in. All we have left to do is hook up the fans and put in the graphics card and run the power for that. We're done. Let you guys look at the wiring. Pretty much all dialed in for the most part. We're getting there pretty clean. Woo! This thing thick though. Whoo, this thing thick. Here we go. All right, there's the back, guys. She's done. She's all done. All right, there she is. What do you think, guys? Think you love it? Look good, guys? Look good? Ready to fire up? Guys, thanks for another awesome video. Thank you for stopping and showing us some love here on our YouTube channel. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that like button. If you like what you see even more, hit that sub button. And remember, we build these PCs you see live here on our YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now over at twitch.tv/Stince. Come over, say hello, watch us build the PC, and ask any questions you have, and let's go.